Alright guys, welcome back for part 2 of El Noche de Chaos. I can tell we're by that.
That was way back over by Radiator Racers.
Well, it's just in this general vicinity is where it is though. Alright. AG Photography, Ash, Randy, Helen, Arlene, Rodolfo, Carmen, E, Ticket, Aloha, Jennifer P, Antonio, Joey, Ryan, oops, sorry, Jennifer Marie, Chris, Dr. Sammy Munchkin, welcome in. All right, Izzy. Do you want to get a locker? Or are you good?
We'll have to get a locker for the backpack.
Thomas Levy, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. All right, I will go get the locker.
Oh wow, the lockers are right here now?
Yeah, because that's going to be a DVC area. Gotta says, hi, the people. Hey, Miss Muffin. Randy said, welcome back, everyone. It does, Garrison, yes. Glad I said, oh, that's cool. Miss Muffin said, what's the DVC area? So behind the Big Bear, where the lockers used to be located, they closed that area that used to be the lockers, and they're putting in a DVC. They're putting in a DVC area there. Where in the heck is 30? 37, 34. How in the heck? Oh, there we go. All right. You gonna give me the bag?
How's the audio, guys? Is it a little bit better?
Are there none left?
Well, that's what is this what it said to you?
Oh, I'm sure if you wait a couple minutes, someone will come and close
Yeah.
one out because they're short time rentals. So.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
There we go. I just tried to adjust the audio down some right now, so hopefully it doesn't sound like we're screaming in your ears, guys. It's a little bit longer than 5 minutes.
I don't think so. I think it'll move quickly. Glad I said, oh, it's across the way. Mike Skellington said, welcome back. Garrison said I was 99% sure, now I'm 100% sure. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Reading the mics.
Oh, well, point it somewhere else.
And like a Hello Kitty looking character.
Glad I said, weren't they used to be beside the red? Yes. And says, sounds good. They said turn it up a little bit.
A little bit?
Yeah.
All
They
right.
they're all saying it's too quiet now.
How about that one?
How about now? That's what you said?
Yeah. Well, according to the thing, your voice goes way off the chart.
Welcome in, Lori MC. Garrison said loud and clear now. Miss Muffin said sounds good. Gladys said okay, Mr. Mister. All right, I think we're good now.
All right.
Welcome, rafters. Please move all the way down before taking a seat. And please fasten
Yeah, guys,
your
remember,
seatbelt and secure
it's probably going to get very loud on this, so you might want to turn your volume down. It's your little volume warning, preloading. Mike Skellington said, please remember to hit the like again if you're liking the stream.
It's probably going to get very loud because of that one right there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hello, everyone. Be sure to move all the way down before taking a seat. And please fasten your seatbelt. and
Esmeralda said, it's
secure
not too chilly for Grizzly tonight. Famous last words.
No, it is.
It's 60 degrees. It's not too bad. We're not doing Uno Mas though. This is a one and done.
Welcome, rafters. Please move all the way down before taking a seat. And please fasten your seatbelt and secure your personal belongings.
Jesse said, hooray! Grizzly River at night. Love it, Katie.
Number 9.
Leandro, welcome in. They said number 9. Esmeralda said, oh geez, according to Nightbot, it's 60. Big nope for me. Are you cheeky? Carmen said, yes, Uno Mas, Katie. Garrison said, I like how Grizzly Peak looks at night. It is beautiful at night.
How the bear.
I know it's kind of sad because the trees have grown so much since the park opened, so he's really hard to see now. No, it is not Anthony's first time, Garrison. He's actually been on this quite a few times now. Brian said, I wanted to ride this in December, but my sister opposed. I don't blame her. It's cold in December. Brian, I'll go on with you next time you're here if you want. Jesse said, there's no turning back now, Anthony. You must continue your journey.
Oh,
Onward.
I know. I love Grizzly, guys.
Grizzly? You sound like me
Grizzly.
now. Chris says, as Han Solo says, I've got a bad feeling about this. Who's gonna get soaked? 1, 2, 3, not it.
I'm not saying nothing.
Miss Muffin said, wet teacups.
I'm not trying to jinx anything, so I'm not saying anything.
Brian said, bummed I missed you this past trip, but there's always next time. Two.
Take goal number 10, watch your step. Anybody here? Cover that thing up.
Hey, Hector, welcome in. Welcome in, Patrick. Butch says, Izzy's gonna get soaked on this ride. Chris said, smash that like button, folks. Show the love. Aw, man, how come I'm on the end?
Huh?
How come I'm on the end? My idea, I guess. I get it.
Hello.
So you gotta go all the way up.
Oh, all the way? Oh.
The end's not always the greatest, though.
Everybody turn on your seatbelt one more time, please. Big on your feet and keep looking up back.
All right, guys.
I like the first.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. How cute.
Thank you. Hey, trades for free. Welcome in. Oh, hi.
I don't think they wanted to look at everybody else.
Alrighty. Hector said, cuidado con la agua.
¿De agua?
La agua.
La agua. ¿Uno más de agua?
No más.
Sí.
SN4609V says, you're going to want a warm hot chocolate or coffee after this ride, right? Notorious said, 30s like is me. I like being a round number.
I wonder if I should do... You got it playing live, right?
I got what?
I said you got it playing live, right?
Sure. You gonna flip it? Whoa.
Greetings,
Oh no, put it the other way.
To assure
Put it the other way?
Yeah, the other way.
remember to stay seated with your seatbelt fastened, keeping your hands,
And then
arms,
put it on us.
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah. Yes, this is for mine. Why is it so much?
Hey, Lucky Fan, welcome in. Gladys said, splash, splash. Hey, Parahead, hola Coca-Cola.
We got a ramen rouser over here.
Miss Muffin said it's like Russian roulette. Which seat gets what?
Oh, I'm gonna get the sprinklers.
Esmeralda said, good luck. What's that, guys? Were you going to put the flash on the other way? Oh, all right. We'll try it the other way and see. See if it's all right. One sec, guys.
Oh, when you wanted to get, you were trying to get involved.
All right, you can kind of ish see us. It's really, really dark right now, guys.
It's really dark in general, though.
Yeah, it is.
I should just flip it around and record the ride.
Oh, no.
Volume, guys. Volume warning.
Why won't we spin?
Huh?
I was like, why wouldn't we spin? How come we keep ending up in the back? I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh no. First drop. I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Is it gonna spin us?
How can you get back
Oh my goodness.
I'm really dizzy. I can't see. I can't see. Help us! I can't see. I'm dizzy. Wait, oh crap!
I think we're almost to the other drop.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
All right, who's it gonna be?
gosh.
Who's it gonna be?
Oh no, keep spinning, keep
wants
spinning,
to
keep spinning.
sacrifice?
Oh, we're gonna launch down this thing now. I'm the sacrifice.
She said this.
Right in my mouth.
Oh, no. That's special water. Well, we did it, guys. Let's go on again, yeah?
No mas.
No, man.
One hit, one more time. One more time.
We did 5 in a row a couple weeks ago.
And we're gonna do it right now. We're gonna do 7 in a row now.
Oh, snap.
Battery!
They're all Uno mas.
There's like no line.
We spun more on this trip than we did.
That
on
was
the
a
teacup.
lot of spinning.
I know. It was.
Like Gladys said, I'd rather you guys get wet than me.
Party, har, har, har. Ugh. Oh, I think they're going again.
You might want to watch where you're putting the camera next time going up the stairs.
Huh?
You might want to watch where you're putting the camera next time you're going up the stairs.
Oh. I was trying to make sure not to slip when I was coming up the stairs.
Yeah, maybe like point it towards the sky or something instead. Everyone's laughing. They're like, I saw that. Hold on. There you go, sir.
Oh, that is so fucking cold.
Watch your language, sir.
I'm glad my mic was muted.
Mine's not. Harrison says I backed way up for the scream for my ears. So, I mean, I got wet, but I'm not horribly soaked. I look like I'm polka dotty now. So, not too bad. Now, if we had gone a second trip, we would have been drenched. If you go one time and you're not that bad, but you're like, oh, it wasn't that bad, let's go a second time. That second time, guaranteed, is when you will become soaked. Every single time.
Oh, yeah.
When I got fired, they were like, meh. And I was like, but I got fired against the rules. And they were like, yeah.
we're going this way.
All right, we're gonna head over to Soarin' now, guys. It is time for our return. Mike said you'll be soaked 100% of the time, 40% of the time. Because we were about to go over our time, Christy.
Holy smokes. Look at how long Soarin' is. Holy guacamole.
Christy said, I just hate to see the likes and watches go away. That's all right. Gladys said, they have cut off at 6 hours or they can't edit the stream. Yes. Ashley, didn't they switch back to Soarin' over the world today? Yes.
It's soaring over the world.
Yes, sir. Hey, Natalie Rojo, how are you, sweetheart?
Yeah.
All right, we need to go to the right. Natalie said, good, and you doing good, Natalie? Yeah. I'm glad you're doing well, sweetheart. Steven said, welcome back. Possibly, Christy. It just depends on my schedule and if Anthony's streaming or not. Because if Anthony's streaming, I'll need to be modding for him. Says, what's your favorite hotel to stay at?
No, we're going
I've only stayed at a few down here in the past because I'm semi-local, so. I've stayed at the Disneyland Hotel, the former Paradise Pier Hotel that's now the Pixar Place Hotel, and I've stayed at, I think it's the Anaheim Hotel or something like that. My favorite was the Pixar Hotel, honestly.
Was the which one? But April's not watching the stream, so she gets no watching. So tonight it's whatcha!
It said, awesome blossom, soaring over the world. It is soaring over the world right now. Hey, Daniel Delgado. He said, hi, Katie and Anthony. How is it going this evening? Going well, Daniel. Hope you're having a great night. Christy said, I stayed at the previous hotel before. It was Pixar Place. It was honestly the worst hotel that I've been in. It was bad. The room smelled like vomit. Oh, no. And the bedspread had a big yellow stain like pee. Oh, gosh, Christy, that's terrible.
Oh, no.
I would have asked for a new room.
Right?
Gaming with James says, the soaring guy is David Putty from Seinfeld. I know, Steven. Very cool. Two. Garrison said, I can smell the pine and oranges and dirt now. Walk with Rosie, welcome in. 6 a.m. in Germany. Good morning, everyone. Happy to have you here, Walk with Rosie. And good morning to you. Christy said it was shocking for a Disney hotel. The toilet and sink ran all night and couldn't close the window completely. I asked for another room, but they only had smoking level rooms. That's horrible. It was Pixar, or
Disney 100.
no, the hotel, Paradise. I just said it a minute ago and I can't remember now.
Oh, what Pixar Pier was before
Not Pixar Pier, Pixar Place.
Pixar Place before Pixar Place?
Yeah, I cannot think of it. Paradise Pier. Thank you, guys. I was like, it's Paradise something. Izzy said, Patty Warbucks. Steven said, rain and thunder tomorrow. Oh, stay safe, my friend. Garrison said, the red line across the map is Indiana Jones-esque. Gaming with James says, I love this ride. Very relaxing. It is. We currently have 97 friends in the chat. Be sure to smash that like button if you're enjoying the stream. And if you're new, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you here as a part of the channel.
Hello and welcome to Soaring. My name is Patrick and I'll be your chief flight attendant today. We'll begin boarding in a few minutes, but first I'd like to acquaint you with some important safety information. When the doors to your flight open, please take a seat and store all carry-on items in the underseat compartment. This includes cameras, purses, hats, and of course, these little beauties. Next, fasten your seatbelts, inserting them into the buckle on your right. If smaller aviators don't measure up to the height indicator on the seat, just put the belt through the loop in the center strap before buckling.
Jake!
Nice work, pal. Soon you will be airborne. So if you or your little aviators have a fear of flying or of heights, you might want to wait for your party at the arrival gate. Okay, let's review. That is seatbelt, carry-on item, safety strap, fear of heights, keep your hands and arms inside at all times. Anything else? Yeah. Have a nice flight.
Oh, do you want me to do it? Here, I'll hold this. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, well, mine just came unbuckled.
Her head said, "Here we go." Let's see. Gladys said, "This is my favorite ride."
To your right, tugging that yellow tab, please. On your right, tugging that yellow tab. Get back all the way to see for the... use the center strap right
We are now conducting our final systems check. Please stow all carry-on items in the under-seat compartment. For your safety, remain seated with your seatbelt fastened during your flight and watch your
Garrison
children.
said this ride is like flying on a deck of chairs.
Favor de colocar sus efectos personales en el compartimiento debajo del asiento. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados con el cinturón de seguridad abrochado durante el vuelo
Jetta said,
y
"Hopefully no
vigilen a
feet."
los niños.
Ash said, "I always thought it would be cool if they did an overlay for Soarin' that looked like you're going through the landscapes of different Disney movies. That would be so cool." Soarin' through Disney animation. Mike Skellington said, "Whoa, they changed this back quick. Already soaring over the world."
Look, Katie barely touches
Hector
the
said,
floor.
"We're soaring, flying." Izzy said, "Soar to tower."
Do you barely touch the floor?
Yeah, like my feet are just kind of like hovering-ish.
Well, you are kind of leaning forward too. My foot's on the floor. Like,
Good night, Natalie.
I could start a friction fire.
Shh. Mike Skellington said, "Did everyone pull the yellow tab?"
No.
Gladys said, "Off to Neverland." April said, "Yay, Soarin'." Notori said, "This ride is so sentimental to me because it reminds me of my dad, who was an Air Force mechanic and worked for Lockheed Martin near Sunnyvale." That's so cool. Mike Skellington said, "Soar in a tower." There's a tower? Gladys said, Mr. started fire."
Wait, we need our in-flight snacks.
Soaring to tower. We are ready for takeoff.
Where's my free peanuts? All right, guys, enjoy the ride.
To unfasten your seatbelt, just push down on the red button on your right. Be sure to gather all your carry-on items from the under-seat compartment and exit to your right.
No, Jordan, I know you're on break right now, but will you still be off by the time we get over that way? Ah, you're in the cafeteria. Lame sauce. Hey, Vikings girl, welcome in. She said the only places I've been from this is Sydney, Australia, and of course, Disney. Oh, I'm jealous of Sydney, though. I'm sure Sydney is absolutely lovely. Hey, Catherine, welcome in. Notori said, I'm glad my dad got a chance to see the Eiffel Tower before it was too late for him. That's really cool, Notorious Fun. Jordan, you missed it. We went on Grizzly before this. Thanks, Brohead. Super random and bizarre of them, though, right? Ooh, good luck, Esmeralda. I'm sure you'll do beautifully on it, though. All right, friends, so the park is technically closed already. Which is kind of weird that some of these stores are still open, because usually they close these pretty early. But we can head over to downtown Disney, check out some of the newest merch that's come out in the last few days. And then we were going to show you guys the Pixar Cars photo op that's out in downtown Disney. It's really cute. It's two cars that are dressed up like Woody and Buzz. They're absolutely adorable. I know, Jordan. It's like this Monday through Thursday for DCA, regardless of Star Wars night. Personally, I think they should stay open an hour later on Star Wars nights in DCA. So guests that would have otherwise been in Disneyland would get that extra hour. But I don't make the rules. Technically, if I made the rules, it'd be open until midnight, but you know. Hey, foolish mortal. So they're open till 10, huh? When I checked earlier, it was said 9. Is it? Oh, it is still 10. Oh, never mind. I'm like, that's so weird. Everything's... Wow. I don't know what I looked at then. Never mind, guys. We get an extra hour.
45 minutes.
Well, yeah. They can't make us leave. Get off of my lawn. That's weird. Well, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to argue. Because last week it closed too. I so Confucius. I went to the park, but I didn't go to any of those events, Arlene. Unfortunately, I wish. Right, Randy? He's too cool for us. He just wants to stay in the cafeteria. Jordan said, hey, I know someone that works there. I do remember Carmen. As he said, Jordan, come out and play. He's too cool for us. Randy said, too cool for school.
Hey, we might get lucky. Everybody might still think it closes at 9.
Yeah, I don't understand this right now. I'm lost. Because I know it said that earlier when I checked.
It did say it earlier because I had checked too because I forgot whether or not they closed early.
Yeah, because I literally, I know I checked. But hey, I'm not going to complain. It's working in our favor. All right, do you guys want Maters or do you want Luigis? Or Ariel? Well, maybe not. Well, I guess Ariel's about the same. Ariel's 20, Luigi's is 20, and Maters is 15. Pick your poison, guys.
Tomorrow we're gonna both be there.
Both.
Maters.
All right.
It's the shortest. We might be able to get off of Maters and get to another one.
Well, so far the majority is Maters, so we'll head to Maters. Yeah, a lot of people are leaving, and I think it's because it literally said in the app earlier, 9 p.m. I know for a fact it did. Because I always double check just
It's all
in
a
case.
typo. Somebody changed it for tomorrow early.
I don't know. Oh. Car Chase fan said, just finished working out, was working up a sweat. Well, hope you had a great workout. That does, well, I guess it is 15 because it doesn't go all the way back.
Huh?
I was going to say that doesn't look like 15, but it doesn't go all the way back, so. Garrison said, Mater, then Luigi. Randy said, yeah, the app time did change. See? I'm not losing it.
Well, I said it didn't change either.
No, it did change.
Or, yeah.
Carmen said, I did you have a Buzz Lightyear shirt and my mini backpack of Woody Miss Katie for Pixar Fest this Friday. Oh, cool, Carmen. Tess Darso said, I missed you by a day again. Aw, man.
Wait.
Well, I hope you had a great time when you were here, Tess.
It's her fault. Blame her.
It's all him.
No.
Garrison said, get her done.
Doggone.
Garrison said, thoughts on the Cars movies? I love the first one. The second one was okay. I think they should have stopped there. Personally. I think they We're grasping at straws for the storylines on the other
Mater
ones.
Greater.
Yeah.
Mater Greater.
What are your guys' thoughts on the Cars movies?
I don't know. I enjoy the movies.
See, I like
But
like I said, I like the first one a lot. The second one I thought was okay, but the ones after that, like the Planes one and then the other Cars one, I think they were.
What Planes one?
There was a Disney Planes one that was like a spin-off of the Cars movie.
Is that the one with the Dusty? His name's Dusty something?
I don't remember.
And the Cars one, I've only seen the... Look, there's only 2, right?
No,
For the Cars?
there's more than that.
Oh wow, I'm behind. I'm slacking.
Garrison said the first is the best. Planes and Planes 2. There you go. Garrison said Dusty Crop Hopper.
I've only seen clips of that. I haven't seen the actual movie.
Gaming with James says, I will not complain about an hour at Disneyland. The longer, the better.
I don't feel bad though because I'm pretty sure someone whose name won't be thrown out there didn't watch Up yet.
I've seen Up.
I'm not talking about you.
Oh.
You
Carchase
already
fans.
forgot?
Well, you were looking at me like I was like the guilty party, and I was like, I've seen that movie.
No. I just looked to see if you knew what I was talking about.
Oh yeah, they were talking about it earlier in the stream. Carchase fan said, Cars 2 was not good. Cars 3 was the best. Planes was the worst spin-off movie ever. Carchase fan said, Cars 3 was fire. Yeah, it didn't get better necessarily. Like Toy Story, I think the storylines were okay on the sequels, but Cars, they needed better writers. Garrison said there were 3 Cars movies and 2 Planes movies.
I guess I'll just have to play him on Discord.
Ash says, I was really disappointed in the 4th Toy Story. Yeah, it definitely was not my favorite either.
In a motor pool.
Garrison said Cars 2 is the most disliked Pixar movie. Carchase fan said Toy Story had that on VHS. Nicholas Magical Adventure said, hey guys, do you guys know why The Good Dinosaur was not part of the Pixar Fest at Disneyland? I think because it just wasn't super popular of a movie. I thought it was cute personally, but I'm a big dinosaur fan. I have been ever since I was a little kid. I used to want to be a paleontologist and an archaeologist when I was little. So anything with dinosaurs I was all about.
You're
even
never
now.
too old to chase your dreams. We can even get you your first shovel.
My first show.
Oh.
They went to the carnival or fair or whatever. Remember?
No. Maybe I haven't seen that one. Because number 3 is where they meet, they go to the...
Daycare?
Yeah, the daycare, and that's where they meet Lotso and all of them, right?
Ducky and Bunny, I think, were the ones introduced in the 4th one. Jeffrey Carmack said, all of us when we were kids, we all had a shovel and pail, and we used to play in the sand. Hey, did Disney Baker welcome in? Said, good evening, Main Street Cowgirl. I'm gonna ride that ride. It is a really fun one. Definitely one to check out if you haven't done it yet. Gladys said, oh, the Sid was in the Toy Story 1. And guys, if you're not familiar with the Disney Baker, they're another streamer / content creator. They're located on the East Coast, so be sure to check them out. Carmen said, I have Toy Story on VHS, Miss Katie. Love it, Carmen. Nicholas said, I feel like Toy Story 4 was cute. Carchase Finn said, the Disney DVDs were the good days too. Physical media rocks. Carmen says, I love the Brave movie. I know I still have a lot of Disney VHS movies.
The Brave movie wasn't half bad.
No, I liked Brave. Arlene said, I really like Creepy, but I don't do clowns. Same, Arlene. I am 100% wholeheartedly with you on that one. That's part of why Pinocchio is not necessarily my favorite attraction, because all the clouds that are on, or clowns, not clouds, clowns that are on that ride.
Wait, you don't like clowns?
How do you not know that? I can't stand clowns. When I turned, I think it was 4 or 5, my mom had one of her coworkers come to the house, my grandparents' house, for my birthday party, and didn't tell me. And this coworker on the weekends for like a side gig, he was a clown for birthday parties, and he made balloon animals. And they were like, oh, someone's here for your birthday. And they had me go out in my grandma's front yard up the driveway to go see who it was, and there was this clown there, and I was hysterical, crying and freaking out. I ran in the house and like hid, and my mom was like so embarrassed for her coworker. She felt so bad for him. But yeah, I've never liked clowns.
I knew you didn't like clowns, like just a general not like, but I didn't know you like that dislike, and you never told me that story.
I mean, I won't go running away from them now necessarily, but I don't like them. Randy said, I don't like how Toy Story 4 ended. Garrison said, I agree that Toy Story should have ended after 3. That was a perfect ending. Izzy said, Duke Kaboom! Oh my gosh, okay, so y'all know, I think most of you, because I've talked about it, that I'm actually Canadian. My one aunt, she's Canadian as well, go figure, but she is obsessed with everything Canada. So she's got a Duke Kaboom action figure. And one time, I don't remember where she was, but she wasn't home, but I was at her house with my cousin and like some other family members, and I got this brilliant idea. She's got vaulted ceilings in her house, in her family room. And she's got this ceiling fan that's pretty high up. I got this brilliant idea to climb up on a ladder and hang the ceiling fan. She didn't realize that thing was there for weeks. And my cousin and I were busting up. My cousin was visiting from out of state. She went home and she's like, has she noticed yet? And I'm like, no. It was so funny. And he is still to this day up there because she loves it. She thinks it's the best thing ever. He fell down one time and she was like, get him back up there. But it started out because we were hiding him in random places. And then I was like, I've got it. And then I put him up there, so.
Nice.
Nicholas said, Forky too. Yes, I love Forky. I'm trash. Christy said, I didn't like it the first time I saw it because I had different redirects. Car Chase fan said, Toy Story 4 is underrated. That is said, I had to ask a man who had helped from an old job. He worked for Pixar. I asked him about the next Pixar movies, but he couldn't say, or he got ceased and assist. Ash said, I think Finding Dory was kind of the equivalent to Cars 2 as well. I like Finding Dory. Not as much as Finding Nemo, but I thought it was cute.
I don't think I've seen Finding Dory either.
I actually cried when she got lost.
I could be wrong.
Carmen says, because I have the Toy Story toys from McDonald's of Toy Story Movie 3. Garrison said, Monsters, Inc. has always been my favorite Pixar movie. Jenna said a clown ghost hunt would be fun. Explain, Jenna.
I don't
understand that. How does that happen? Because you can't make the ghosts dress up as clowns. So what, are the people searching for the ghosts dressed up as clowns?
No, she's talking about going to that haunted,
oh, the hotel in Nevada?
The clown hotel. Clown hotel.
Hard pass. Carmen says, I hate clowns too, Miss Katie. Christy said to Katie, I remember the old Main Street electrical parade with the big mouth clown float at the end. Nope, nope, nope. Yes, I remember that. Arlene said, yes, we found it when I was little, and it was Bozo the Clown. Eek. Garrison said, I agree. I already read that one. Joey says, Disneyland, what up, dude? Butch says, I guess I'll have to quit clowning around Miss Katie. LOL. Joey says, MainStCowgirls, I want to know Pixar Fest start on Friday. Yes, it does, Joey. Pixar Fest starts on Friday. And hello. Carmen says, wow, that's awesome, Miss Katie.
So that means you don't...
I've only seen it like once, and it was a long time ago.
The new one or the old one?
The old one. I haven't even seen the new one.
Oh.
Gladys says, Duke Kaboom? Yes. Gaming with James says, Are You Afraid of the Dark was a good Canadian show. Gladys says, I like Finding Dory.
Find yourself a trailer.
Izzy says, I cry. And Mr. Mischief, have a good...
Please remain seated with your hands on the trailer. And keep an eye on the kid.
Let's see, let me get seatbelted and I'll catch up on the chat.
Are we buckled in?
Si, senor. Car Chase fan said Finding Dory is underrated too. Ash said, Miss Katie, do you hate that scene in Inside Out since you dislike clowns? Not a big fan of it, won't lie. It's all right, but not my favorite. Jetta said, Katie, remember the clown doll in Poltergeist? I don't even know if I've ever seen Poltergeist. Oh, hi, I didn't realize it was on us.
Oh, wait, hold on. It's on us.
Hey, Jeremy Nguyen. He said, hey, how are you? Doing good, Jeremy. Hope you're having a great night. All right, I'll get caught up after this. Hey, Pete McDevitt, welcome in. Guys, be sure to follow Pete. He's another awesome content creator and streamer.
Here we go. Oh. Are we going to slingshot it? Here we go. Is it going to slingshot? It's going to slingshot. Ready?
Ready? Why are you trying to slam me already?
I'm throwing my weight.
I know.
The opposite way. Here we go. Now it's your turn.
Tomatoes! I keep going to like grab the side.
Oh.
That was so short.
We got ripped off. Uno más, we got ripped off.
All right. You ready?
Did you unbuckle?
Yes, sir. You've been unbuckled. Pete said, evening all. Gary A said, I will be 45 on Friday. Oh, happy early birthday, Gary A. We dropped some birthday cakes in the chat for Gary A and wish him a happy early birthday. Guys, if you didn't hear me earlier, Pete is an awesome streamer / content creator. He's one of the East Coast streamers. Be sure to check him out and all of his fun content. All right, I think Luigis is next. If we have time. Ooh, it's gonna cut it close. Nicholas said, hey guys, what do you guys think if they brought in a Duke Kaboom show and a meet and greet as well? I think that'd be so cool. I think if they had a Duke Kaboom show, like the Spider-Man show in Avengers Campus, where Duke did like some crazy stunts, that would be awesome. Christy said, I'm gonna have clown nightmares tonight. Christy said, Katie, you need to watch, where are you going? Watch Poltergeist.
Mater's out.
Garrison, I've seen Monsters Inc. a few times. Randy said that clown scared me in Poltergeist
Have you seen
Part
number
1.
3?
Number 3 what?
Monsters Inc. 3.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Ernesto, welcome in. He said, hi, my friends. Izzy said, Poltergeist was like a cursed movie.
I haven't seen Poltergeist in a long time.
All right, let me see what the wait time is, because we may not have time to ride that. Oh, I don't think we're gonna have time to do that and Cars. We have a return time for Cars, guys. Do you wanna do Cars in a little bit, or do you wanna do Luigi's? I don't think we have enough time to do both. Oh, happy early birthday to you too, Tess. Can we drop some birthday cakes in the chat for Tess as well?
What? More happy birthdays?
It's a party up in here. Cars, okay, that's what I figured, guys. All right. Well, we can go watch Luigi's for a minute. I don't think it's time for us to go on Cars yet, so we can go cover some of the other stuff really quickly.
Are you gonna stand right here and watch Luigi's?
Just for a minute, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick.
Okay. All right. We're in a holding pattern at the moment.
I don't know how to turn these ones on and off, so.
That's fine. Just clip it on there. There we go. All right, Christy said, yes, Randy. Oh, that's not for me. All right. Randy said they had some TV show about John Wayne Gacy, and that made me terrified of clowns when I was a kid. Christy said that was a very short ride. She said, Rollicking Roadsters. Yeah, unfortunately, well, it looks like it might be down because no one's getting on and it's just sitting there. But I don't think we have time to do this and Cars, like Radiator Racers, so. Carmen said that was a short ride, Miss Katie and Mr. Mischief. I know, Carmen. Pete said birthday wishes. Car Chase fan said they already have a Spider-Man show, do they? So it's, I don't want to kill the magic, but there's a stunt show. Oh, the car's driving itself. Look at that. It's magic. I wonder if we can go up there and just put this on the trash can. Let's see if they'll say anything to us or not. If we just stand here for a moment. Hey, Carla and Kiko, our lovely friends from the Bay Area. So excited to possibly see you guys Friday and this weekend, hopefully. Guys, if you're not familiar with Carla and Kiko Adventures, be sure to check them out. Great, great content. Always laughs. Lots of fun. But it's a stunt show. It's up over the ride portion of the Web Slingers attraction. And they have it a few times throughout the day. If you've never seen it, it's pretty darn cool. Spider-Man literally flies through the air. It's wild. So I think something like that, but with Duke Kaboom over in Cars Land would be amazing. Ash said, who are each of your favorite Disney characters, Miss Katie and Anthony? I'll wait for him to get back and we'll answer that one. Remind me, Ash. Tess said, yeah, thank you. You're very welcome. All right. Caroline Kiko said, hey, amigos, excited to see you this weekend. It's going to be crazy. Tess said, yes, 4/26, best day ever. Yeah, and Carmen's birthday is that Friday, too. We're going to have so many birthdays that day, guys. Ryan said, I like Luigi's lighting. I know, isn't it cool? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, it says 20 minutes, but you figure by the time, first the ride's down obviously right now. And then secondly, by the time you wait in the queue and then actually ride the ride, we wouldn't have time to make it over to Radiator Racers in time before the park closes. Ernesto, it closes at 10. It originally said 9 on the app, but it changed to 10 at some point. So pretty wild. Monsters at Work, yes, Garrison. That's what we were thinking about. Balaban said, what are the cars for, Katie? It's a ride, Balaban. The cars kind of dance to a little dance routine with some really cute Italian sounding music. It's really cute and fun. Hey, CL, how are you doing, beautiful? I'm so bummed I missed you this weekend. But hopefully, maybe this weekend we'll catch up with you. Ernesto says, I will be at Knott's Berry Farm on Friday. Oh, have a magical time, Ernesto, and have lots and lots of berries. Yeah, I think the attraction had broken down for a little bit, Balaban, and so they were testing it to make sure before they loaded everyone in. He said, that's so cool. Oh, thank you, CL. I know. I checked to see if Devin was still live, and he had just ended his stream like maybe 20 minutes before I checked. Because I had ran into him and Gain Life earlier in the day. And he was like, oh yeah, like I'll be streaming later, and then CL will be here and whatnot. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll catch up with you guys later. And then I had just missed it, so I was so sad. I remember too, Randy. Said I remember when this used to be Luigi's Flying Tires with the beach balls. Remember everyone tossing the beach balls and then it got out of hand? So funny. Garrison said it looks like a backyard party with those lights. Isn't it fun? To me, it reminds me of like a car lot where like they're for sale. All right, let me see when we can scan in for Radiator Racers. And we've got a few minutes to go. Jenna said, go see cow, go see cow, go see cow. Randy said, also people kept falling in and out of the tires as well. Oh no. I remember seeing pictures and video, Garrison. They used to have something similar to that ride over in Tomorrowland where the submarines are. and they didn't work very well. And so they wound up getting rid of the ride not too long after they opened it. I think it only lasted like a couple years. And even during that time frame, it was broken down a lot. Hey, someone somewhere, welcome in. And they wound up eventually just completely scrapping it and then putting the submarines in. Garrison said, I already read that one. CL says, thanks for the warm welcome. Your community is so kind, Katie. Thank you, CL. I agree. I love our little Disney community we have here. Ernesto said, are you guys going to go back to see Star Wars night again soon? So we go back in May for another Star Wars night. We only have tickets to 2 nights, so we went opening night and then we go again in May. Someone somewhere said hello. Garrison said, yes, the ride system was faulty for both. It was a cool idea, fun concept, but the technology just couldn't handle it.
What was?
The former ride that used to be there and also over in Tomorrowland before the submarines.
Wasn't it like a bumper boat?
Yeah, not a boat, it was like a hover bumper type thing. So they hovered over the ground just slightly.
Yeah.
And there were like inner tubes around them.
Kind of like that old ride Inside Johnson.
Yes, yes. Same concept.
Wasn't there beach balls flying around?
Yeah, people would like toss the beach balls at each other and stuff. It'd be funny because you'd be walking through the walkway over here and random beach balls would come like flying out and like hit you in the head. And then it started getting out of control because people started bringing their own beach balls too. So there'd be like a ton of different beach balls flying around and then the cast members would confiscate them. It was pretty funny.
Well, that's kind of a bummer. That sounds like it would have been fun. They should revamp it. Just keep the cars, but revamp it. Make it to where you can hover them around with the beach balls. It can go. It can play a storyline like that part in Cars where the secret agent.
Secret agent, man. Sorry.
And
Squirrel.
Just do a net so the balls never leave that area.
Well, either way, it didn't really work because the hover thingies didn't really work that great, so.
I know, but that's why they would revamp it now.
Carmen said, lots of birthdays this Friday, Miss Katie. I know, Carmen. Everybody's going to be celebrating, you included. CL says, love seeing Cars Lane at night. I'm just trying to kill time until our return time. I thought maybe we'd walk over to the little store in San Francisco and see if there's anything new over there. What do you like better, Disneyland or Disney World in Orlando, Florida, Katie? Well, I've never been to Disney World Balaban, so it's hard for me to say, but I think regardless, Disneyland will always be my favorite park. It's the one that Walt built by himself. You know, it was all him. Hands-on, super involved. I mean, he lived in the park, guys. Doesn't get more involved than that. And the stories of him like waking up in the middle of the night and going down to the orange, like little cafe restaurant thing that they had that sold orange juice, fresh squeezed orange juice. And walking down there and using his personal key to get in there and get some fresh squeezed orange juice in the middle of the night. Stuff like that. I mean, you don't get that anywhere else. I just think that's so cool. Someone somewhere said Disneyland's Haunted Mansion is the best, so I miss it. Oh, that's a cute piece of artwork. That's really cute. With a little pin. Brandy said, even the tires were so hard to navigate and move in Luigis as well. I think I only rode that one like a couple of times because I just didn't like it. Because you would just constantly feel stuck.
What, the bumper one?
Yeah.
What do you mean you would constantly feel stuck.
Like they wouldn't move. Ash says, okay, now that Anthony's back, what are your favorite Disney characters, Miss Katie? For me personally, I know, but I like the moose from Brother Bear. I just think they're the best thing ever. Like, I spy with my little eye a tree. I don't know. It's silly, I know, but I love them. They're some of my favorites. Cinderella will always be one of my favorites. She was my favorite princess when I was little, and I watched that movie probably thousands of times. That's a cute mug with a little cover on it to keep the drink warm.
To me, Jessica Rabbit will always be Steven Spielberg, and Jack will always be Tim Burton. So when somebody says, what is your favorite Disney characters, those two don't come to mind as Disney characters.
Jennifer says, it's my brother's birthday on Saturday. Oh, happy early birthday to your brother, Jennifer.
Hey, hold on. I think she's taking a picture.
No, you're good, you're good. Carmen said, I know, right, Miss Katie? It's going to be the best birthday ever since I really haven't celebrated my birthday in years. Hey, Obi Jims.
Dang, they're fighting.
He says, what's up, friends? Hope all is well with you two.
What's up?
It's Obi Jims.
What's up? Sorry, I was reading the
Do you feel like Disney is the theme park as a spirit and as an angel too, Katie? Oh, Disney is in the theme park. Possibly. Says, do you feel him in the park as an angel, Katie? I definitely feel his presence around.
Oh, it's a crossbody.
It's like a sling bag. I don't think that's technically considered a crossbody. I think it's considered a sling.
Sling bag, crossbody.
I think for women it's a crossbody. For men it's called a sling. I could be wrong, but... Carmen said, same here, Miss Katie. I love Cinderella. Caden says, B-R-U-N. Oh, no, you didn't.
Bruno?
Senor. Chris says, I want that Uno, you know, show back. Yeah, but we don't talk about that.
I talk about that. Bring back Bruno, no.
Randy said, Hercules and Aladdin for me. For me, anything that makes me laugh is going to be a favorite of mine. Anything that just makes you smile and laugh and just have a good time.
Is it time to go back or time yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you know?
Chris said, grumpy, maleficent Cheshire cat for me. Garrison said, yes, Dave Thomas is Canadian as well. Just saying says 720p. Yeah, it's because the signal is horrible in the parks, especially right now. Some of the cell phone towers are down. So we can't stream at really a higher quality or a higher level right now due to that. Hey, Maverick Dewey. He said, that moon looks pretty.
Do you have your other tickets? Guys, just scan over here, friends. Wait till it turns green. Go ahead and scan the other ticket. Do you want one?
Balaban said, the park looks
Sorry.
awesome, Katie. Gaming with James says, I posted this stream in Fresh Bakes group, and there was someone named Anthony, who I was like, that Anthony? Hey, Doberman K9, how are you doing, my friend? Said, Katie girl, hey. Let's see. Obi says, Luigi's Neon is my favorite in Cars Land.
Don't
It's a
worry,
pretty
guys.
cool looking one.
When it's feasible, we'll switch it to 1080p.
It's just rather than switch it and have it just be super duper laggy non-stop, it's just better to stream it like a little bit lesser quality and have a better signal.
Sorry.
Chris said, I like that Cars jersey. It's a really cool looking jersey. Obi says, what's your favorite neon lights, guys? I like flows. I like the fact that the outside patio area is actually the type of top of a motor. Right?
Yes and no.
Well, like it like fires
Fires what?
the things that I needed to replace on my car. No? The little like thingies on top that like, I don't know.
No.
I don't know
So
cars.
close. So close.
And yet
You were
so
getting
far.
there. You were half right. It actually kind of puts you in the middle of the engine.
Good night, Garrison.
Because the overhangs over the pumps are the
That's what I'm talking about, yeah.
valve covers with the spark plugs, but where you would pull in would technically be the cylinder.
Pulling into the restaurant?
It's okay.
Huh?
Nothing.
Should have said blinker fluid.
Her muffler bearing's loose. It's okay.
Obi said, great description, Katie. That's why we leave the car stuff to Anthony and the shopping stuff to me. Stay in our lanes. Obi said, the thingy that spins the thingy.
The thingy that spins the thingy.
Hey, all I know is it makes it go vroom vroom.
So wait, if we stay in our lanes, do I come to you for shopping assistance? Is that how that works?
Well, I think everyone kind of does, so. I'm not buying your groceries, so don't be thinking that.
To a specific category, or just shopping in general? I need clarification here.
Your shopping is weird. I don't know if I want to be shopping for you.
I need to know where to get a catback exhaust system for my car.
Bless you.
I need your assistance. Where can I find it the cheapest?
Amazon.
No.
They price match.
Can you find me a coupon?
Yeah, it's with the blinker fluid.
You actually know you can buy blinker fluid now?
Like a fake bottle?
Huh?
Like a fake bottle?
Well, yeah. I mean, unless you have the liquid headlights.
The what?
The liquid headlights?
Why would you want liquid headlights?
Why would people want a fabric car?
If you had liquid headlights, would they evaporate in like the desert?
I don't know. I just know they're water cooled, so they might last longer.
Ash said, Anthony is me when my parents ask me how to use their phones.
Have you seen that car by BMW?
The car by what?
The car by BMW? That it's a canvas outer body?
Like canvas fabric?
Yes.
So we're putting potato sacks on cars now?
Yeah. Just so they can have stuff that opens and closes so it can change its shape. It's a concept car.
But what happens when it gets wet? Do bugs get stuck in the fabric? What happens when you go through a car wash? Is it like in a washing machine where it like bunches up?
No, you just take it, you take the fabric off and throw it in the washing machine.
These are the random thoughts that would go through my
You
mind.
save money on car washes.
Just saying says, blinker fluid tastes great.
It almost tastes like coolant. Did you know the colors actually have a flavor?
I know you're not supposed to drink coolant, even though it's supposedly sweet.
Well, you're not supposed to drink a lot. No more than a shot and you'll be good.
How about no? Don't listen to Anthony, guys.
Pink is strawberry.
No,
Red.
people listen to this. I don't want to be liable for your ridiculousness. No, do not listen to him.
All right, on a serious note, they all have bitter in it. Do not drink. It is hazardous to your health.
Izzy said like a Jeep?
We do not or promote or encourage any of you guys to drink coolant. Don't do it. Don't be me.
Just don't be Nike. Don't do it. Don't listen to anything Anthony says. It's never a good idea. He's the king of bad decisions.
I'm the king of bad decisions.
Jetta says, and do not eat Tide Pods. If it's something that needs to be locked up in a store, don't eat it. Don't drink it, don't taste it, no. Hey, Tony Lopez, welcome in. He said, good evening, Katie and Anthony. Hello, everyone in the chat. Maverick Dewey said, I remember I used to say I went to get my blinker fluid light change, meaning engine oil change. Silver Sun 3, let's go with no. Hector said, Disney After Hours. Hector said, the Clipper game stressed me the heck out. Lost by 3 points. Hey, no, James Markham, aloha. He said, aloha, MainStCowgirl. Nice to see you tonight. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. Happy to have you here. Peanut butter jelly time. Ash said, some Disney executive is watching and is about to make a coolant-themed drink for Cars Land.
Yeah, right. You know how quick that would backfire?
Right? Was that a car pun?
Ba-da-dunch. Because people would then go buy coolant
Yeah.
at home and be like, well, you can drink it at Disney.
Yeah.
Look at the lights from Star Wars Night. The lights. The lights
Randy
from
said-
Star Wars Night?
Oh, yeah. Randy said, which color car will Katie and Anthony get? Hey, Luce, welcome in. Luce said, hi, Cowgirl and everyone.
Hello.
Why, hello
Yes,
there.
guys. Guess what car we'll be in. Let's hear those guesses.
We've got blue, we've got yellow, we've got red.
Two.
What's it gonna be? Chris with the blue, Randy with the green. Robin with the blue. Tess with the green. Lucy, no, don't do it. Carmen said, on a serious note, that thing about Tide Pods, teenagers got sick for doing the challenge, and one teenager died of the challenge, Miss Katie. I did hear about that. Yeah, unfortunately, that is why it is now locked up in stores.
What, the Tide Pod?
Yeah.
Why? What's with the crazy challenges nowadays? What happened to the good old days? Like, let me see if you can bunny hop over that ditch right there, or let's see if you can grind that whole staircase. Like, what happened to those good challenges?
Like the cinnamon one, that was another not so bright one. Or the, what was that chip? The black potato chip that was super spicy. Remember Titan did it.
The Carolina Reaper chip?
Whatever it was called something else though. Izzy said, I got pulled over today. Thankfully, the cop let me off. I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. Oh, man, Izzy. No bueno, madame.
You weren't wearing your seatbelt, Izzy?
Buckle up, Buttercup. Silver Sun 3 said, hi, everyone. Welcome in. Ryan said, my generation's interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't claim being a part of that, Ryan. Give it some time before you admit that.
I don't buy it. I think you're from the generation after ours.
Hector said the best challenge was probably the ice bucket challenge. I agree. That was a cool one.
I did that one. I ended up having to do it like twice. Because everybody's like, oh, that doesn't count.
So I did that one, but we did it with a tractor scoop of ice water. So we had a tractor with like the big scoop in the front, and we filled it with ice water, and everyone stood under it, and then they flipped it and poured it on us.
Oh,
that
wow.
was our ice bucket challenge.
I don't even think I knew you then when that challenge came out.
I don't think so.
Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I didn't know you at all.
All right, you be sure to stay seated with your seatbelt buckled. Don't make me come after you. Sheriff out.
Hola amigos, se ven muy bien. Todo lo que tienen que hacer es permanecer sentados, abrocharse el cinturón de seguridad y estar listos para salir.
Oh, the Pocky chip. Yes, that's what it was called, the Pocky chip. We got yellow, guys. Chris said, what the heck is going on with folks? The days of common sense are gone. Randy said it's those crazy and bored kids on TikTok.
Is that yours? Oh, that's yours.
What are you doing?
Grabbing the yellow strap.
Oh.
What's your name?
Hi, Isaac Santos says, I love this ride. It's a great ride. Lucky Fan said, My Sharona. Remember that song? Dun, 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 dun.
Slow down. You're not racing yet. Just follow Mater into town to get ready. Mater, come and care. Howdy. It's gonna be great, huh? It's gonna be fun. Hey, it's easy. Incoming. Probably just a bad spark plug, and me.
The champion needs speed and style. Luigi, you're a winter best. We're getting tires.
Yeehaw.
¿Cuánto gatas?
For you, my friend, always the best. Spit up, always best. Look, white on tires. Now you look like a real race car. Going up to the starting line.
It takes more than new tires to win a race.
I need a crew chief.
I'll tell you what to pitch you hard. Get it into the groove.
Okay, now I'm gonna lock the gate.
Yes, yes. Now you have the chance to make this the most glorious race of your life.
Nice going, hotshot. I'm proud of you, kid. Proud.
You were amazing. You made the point. I wasn't racing. Well, you can't win if you don't ride. I'm right here. Oh, yeah, you sure was.
Now listen, when your vehicle stops, please exit to your left. Remember, take all your personal belongings, and as long as you're in my town, have a great time.
Oh, not time yet. 171 friends in the chat. Be sure to smash that like button. And if you're new, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you as part of the channel. Santiago RM, welcome in. Santiago said hi there from Argentina. Bienvenidos.
See it because the banner's in the way.
Excuse me.
So I'll have to add it and then
Exit the ride at the very end when you pass bend. It's pretty funny because it's like you're going into like ancient caves. There's cave drawings on the wall in there. I think we can kind of, you can't really see them from here. If you zoom in over on the walls, so it's like old drawings of cars on the wall. It's pretty funny. We'll have to try and catch them on one of the streams. But they're pretty darn cute. Timothy Smith, welcome in from Baltimore, Maryland. Happy to have you here. Hope you're having a wonderful night. We didn't, Carmen. We lost by a nose. That's okay. We had a fun time doing it. Do we not have signal? They're like, what happened to the live stream?
It's a dead spot right there. When you come off and you start coming down those stairs, it's a dead spot.
They're all saying it's gone.
What do you mean gone? It's still going on my end.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Foolish Mortal said that
you might need to close out.
Need to they had to restart.
Maybe that was like some. It's gotta be.
It might be YouTube, guys. All right, friends. See, those are the thingies that I was talking about firing on the top.
The spark plugs.
Hello, Isaac. Joe said you're good.
Dude, what's going on with service just in general? I still don't have service on my regular phone. Yeah, it probably is YouTube, guys. Every time YouTube does an update, they can't get their act together. It's always so glitchy in the beginning, every time. Is your chat not updating?
I had to close it and completely reopen it. The chat kept going, but the stream itself did show that it was ended.
Oh. If you're experiencing any issues with the stream and you're on a mobile device, exit completely out of YouTube.
They're not going to hear you if they're having problems, though. The people that aren't having problems are the ones that are going to hear us. I typed it in the chat, but a lot of people had already left. We lost about like 70 people. Actually, we lost more than that, but some came back.
The numbers that are on this
Do
phone.
we want to catch the last little bit of World of Color?
Hey!
You guys sure get around.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys have a good day?
Yeah.
Good.
Nice.
Oh, always, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the dog?
She went back to the hotel to take a break.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah.
That's a lot of walking.
Going to another park I'm tapping out. So bring her back. She's snoozing away right now.
Bless her heart. So cool. Do you guys know what kind of dog you're getting next, or?
No, it'll be a lab, golden retriever, mix of the two. That's the breeds that Canine Companions uses.
So a lot of people in the chat were asking what will happen to the one you currently have.
We'll keep her.
Okay, so you're gonna keep her.
Yeah.
She just won't be working anymore.
Yeah, she just won't be working.
Okay.
Like she could probably still do some work in the home as long as she's
Right.
up for it, but she won't.
It's a lot to ask her to go out in public and be physically
exactly.
active.
I mean,
Yeah.
She's almost 12, right?
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
So she definitely deserves to take a break and sleep all day. She's worked hard for the
She's
past
gonna be
10
like,
years.
no, not a new puppy.
Or she's gonna say, oh geez, I have to train that dog. Like, come on, don't wait for Bree to ask you to pick it up. You just go over and for her. But it'll be good. It'll be really good to have her retired and just kind of, move to the back burner. And,
Yeah.
Be a house pup, that's all.
Hey, living her best life.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll be
Very
fun.
cool.
So,
That's awesome.
See.
Well, excited for you guys.
Yes.
If you guys happen to get a new one, let us know. We'd love to hear about it in the
Okay.
chat if you ever hop on.
awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
For sure.
Very
Might
cool.
be a little bit, but
Hey,
we'll
no
see.
worries, no worries.
Yeah, it's worth, with Canine Companions, it's worth the wait. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, their dogs are just top-notch,
Top-notch, yeah.
phenomenal.
That's really cool.
So well trained, and I mean, there's never even a question when we go out in public. Is that a real service dog? I mean, she's just so
Focused on her job.
focused, and yeah, their dogs are just so.
That's
great.
awesome.
So, unless she sees a character, she did lose her mind. That's honestly the only time that she breaks is when she sees them. I don't know what it is.
I can't blame them. That's got to be like mind blowing to them, you know? I mean, how do you expose them to that otherwise? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
It's actually,
10 years, that's it. Like anything else, and even not seeing us for a while or anything like that. But man, she comes around those
She sees them,
characters.
she just starts wagging, and it's
How
just like,
cute.
you hang with them.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
Yeah.
But that's why we brought her here for her retirement.
Exactly, exactly. She's like, yes, best trip ever.
Exactly.
No, it's cool. There's a couple, I've seen them a lot on the Disney pages on Facebook. And they actually bring a lot of the service dogs here that are puppies to help train them and get them acclimated to Disneyland.
Awesome.
Dressing them up in the costumes, taking them on the rides, the character interactions, all of it. And they follow the story on their Facebook and stuff like that. It's really cool to see. So it's in some of the Disney Facebook groups.
Okay.
They'll post pictures. They had one a couple years ago that was a yellow lab, and then their most recent one was a black lab. And just so cute to see the progression of it, you know, going from like small little pup all the way up until it graduates, you know, and then goes on to a family. Yeah, so it's really cool.
Do they have yellow vests? A yellow vest?
I don't remember. I know it wears a vest, but I don't remember what color it was.
Okay.
But yeah.
If it was yellow, it's a good chance it was probably one from Canine Companions.
Okay.
But
They have a home office up in Oceanside.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
they're
probably
not
a good
too- not
possibility,
too
yeah.
far from here,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
But
That's so
very
fun,
cool.
though. It's
Yeah.
so cool for the dogs. It just, I mean, it's a great place to expose them and socialize them and really get
Absolutely.
them ready for their real life. And
Yeah.
Now, random question.
Yeah.
The puppies, when you get them, obviously they're not like little puppies anymore, right? When you get them, they're already trained?
About 2 years old.
Okay. Now, do you get to see like pictures of them as they were little puppies and all of that, or is it just kind of like you get what you get?
Yeah, so with her, so we get to meet the people that raise the dogs, so they're called the puppy raisers, and so Emily was co-raised, and so when we met them on graduation day, they gave us like Shutterfly books of just
Oh my
pictures
gosh.
they had
Wow.
of her since she was
That's so
little,
cool.
little, and actually, funny thing is Emily was from a litter that was sponsored by Yukonuba, the dog food.
Oh, very cool.
And so it was kind of like a famous litter in the
Oh, how
canine
neat.
companions community. And so we actually had seen pictures and live puppy cams of her when she was little.
That's so
Not even
cool.
realizing, like,
You didn't
oh
even
my
know you were
gosh,
getting her.
yeah.
That's so
You
cool.
watched the puppy
Oh
laying
my
there,
gosh.
this little tiny fur ball and everything. So that's pretty neat to
That's
think back, like, oh
awesome.
my gosh, we remember tuning in and seeing, you know, like the live puppy cam and seeing them.
That's so neat.
The puppy raisers usually supply you with like tons of pictures and
That's
children's books
awesome.
and everything, and they just like really show the experience. And then you also get the opportunity to keep in touch with them if you want to. You can exchange information, and so
we've seen it both ways, where the puppy raisers are like, hey, I did my thing for a year and a half, here's
Right.
the leash, and I'm on to my
Right.
next puppy, or sometimes they want that, like,
Yeah.
you know, like relationship and everything.
I'd imagine it would be hard, you know, like
Yeah.
it's a part of your family, you raise it, whatever, but then you have to hand it off. So I'd imagine it would be difficult either way. Like, you know, it's like, I don't want to see it, but then a part of you wants to see it, you know, so.
And so many of them are like, yeah, we're ready for the next, you know, because they have them for about 15 months, 16
Right.
months, and so they're like ready, like, all right, let's do this, let's get another pup ready for a breed,
Right.
you know, so.
That's
so
awesome.
awesome because it is such a commitment to raise this dog and just to devote so much to it, and it may or may not make it through the program as a service dog, and
Right.
and you know, if it doesn't, you just say, okay, let's try again with another one. And
Yeah.
And at graduation, the puppy raiser hands the leash to us, and
Aw.
so it's,
Oh, that's
Which is
cool.
really
It's,
cool.
Yeah, I'd
puppy girls, you
imagine.
know,
Oh my
so,
gosh.
yeah.
That's so cool.
It's neat to see. Like Emily was really excited to see her puppy raiser. You know, like, I know you. I've seen you.
That's so cool. What are the odds of that, though? That's amazing.
It's really cool. It's really cool. We love the organization again. And Emily's just an incredible dog. So we're looking forward to the next one that Rio get and see what adventures you guys go on.
We'll come out to Oceanside again, come right down to Disney
Come back
again.
to Disney. Yep.
Well, if you come to Disney, let us know. We'd love to come and see you guys again with your new one.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good. We can do that.
Well, thanks for the live feeding. And
Oh, you're so
it's
welcome.
ironic that
You're
her
so welcome.
sister in Florida, like,
Right? What are the odds?
is just like sitting there watching. I think I just saw you guys. Hey,
She was taking screenshots and sending us pictures. Like,
That's
"Where
so
you guys
funny.
are?" So-
That's so funny. Well, enjoy the rest of your trip. Have a
Yes.
great night.
Yes.
See ya.
And
All
thank
right,
you for
take
answering
care.
all the questions.
Yes, appreciate it.
Good time.
Have a great night.
Have a good night.
Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to put a pause on that. I just, I was genuinely curious, and I thought that was such a cool opportunity to sit and chat with them and answer some of the questions that we all had earlier. Hey, EXP626. Hey, Sanchez. Oh, our next Star Wars night is in May, yes. Not tonight. Carmen, I think it was the signal. It was either the signal or it was YouTube glitching. Flip a coin. At this point, it could be either one.
It was a little bit of both.
Right? Oh! And technically, it's closed, Chris, but World of Color is still going on, so that we're gonna catch the last little bit of it for you guys.
What was that? The weather. Anything, Junior?
Looks like the winds are changing. Going back means I'll have to face my past.
Oh, jeez, what was that for? It doesn't matter. It's in the past. But the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. So what are you going to do?
I'm going back!
Choose someone else. Please.
I know a girl from an island. Mo Anandesi, do you know who you are?
on your left. Assemble.
It may feel impossible, but sometimes you just have to take the first step.
Someone has to start it. Could you be
No matter who you are or where you're from, you have the power to make a difference. It just takes one.
D. He's the other half with PJ's Ponderosa. Be sure to check them out as well. They are theme park streamers. They're a little more Disney adultish, but they're definitely a good time. Lots of laughs. Super fun.
Should we go that way or that way?
Let's go this way. Unless security's like got a buffer wall up.
Yep, here comes security right now.
Ah. All right, we'll go this way. I was gonna say pooper, scooper. Yeah, they did a barricade. PJ! Welcome to the Main Street Magic Makers. Thank you for your membership, my friend. Very Disney adult. Jay, right? Lots of love. You're welcome, Jay. All right. I know we've shown you guys before, but let's peep the little hidden Mickey on our way out of here. Stop, jump, turn, and go up. Bottom right window. Leslie, thank you for dropping the link for PJ's Ponderosa. PJ says, oh, we're definitely not for the faint of heart. Facts. But the laughter and good times are definitely working.
Hold on, let me set this right here. And
Anthony's having issues. Uno momento, por favor.
well, look at that.
What? Is it got a lean? It's thug life. The gimbal
twisted.
is thug life.
It's completely twisted sideways.
Twisted sister. Oh, it's another cute little service doggo. Arrowhead said, there it is.
There.
All right.
Just needed to recenter it.
Currently have 141 friends in the chat. If you haven't already smashed that like button, you're missing out on all the fun. Be sure to hit that like button, show the channel some support, and if you're new, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you as a part of our little Disney community here.
Hey, the road.
I love this song. Destination Banger, Maine.
Oh, yep, security's already at the end of that road, too.
They're like, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
We're not gonna take it. Oh,
no, we're not gonna take it.
We're not gonna take it
anymore. Whoa, you went high and I went low. Anymore. Not that high. Carmen said, so I guess California Adventure Park is closed. Yeah, it closed 43 minutes ago.
Huh?
It closed it's 10:43. Wow. PJ says, can I just say these emojis are fire?
So
yes,
now,
I love them too.
Now we need
Thank
to hear
you.
your side.
What?
You gotta go super low.
Anymore. Randy said, I love that song. Probably not anymore after we just sang it.
We just
butchered it. Jetta said, Yellow Jackets. Kaden said, off to Canes. No, off to Los Cholos, because all y'all other streamers and content creators have been making me have a little drool fest at home. And I had wanted to go last week, but we ate too much in the park and we were way too full. And then I saw Cordy going there and I was like, no. And then everyone else went this past weekend.
Is it still open?
Oh, fudgesicles. It may not be. It might be too late now. I didn't think we could get out of here this late. It's wicked late compared to like last week. Okay, so maybe In-N-Out, I don't know. Maybe Los Cholos this weekend. Maybe I'll just drive down tomorrow and just get Los. Oh, Snapsies, I have to. I didn't, oh wait, no, it's not midnight yet. I didn't cancel my reservation. I told you guys, like 50 tabs open in my brain. Just like my phone. Sylvia said, ask for a discount. Randy said it's like down the street, right? It is, but I think they close at 11 on the weekdays.
Jay just said they close at midnight.
On the week? I know one of the weekdays they close. Oh, Cordy's in here. Cordy said 11:30.
Well, that's gone out the window.
In-N-Out it is.
Dang, man, I was gonna take a Cholo pizza home, so I had one for work.
I know. I was gonna eat 1 or 2 slices and then have the rest for this week. It's all right.
I was gonna
we'll
take
get
a
it another
whole
night.
pizza home, and I was gonna have me a Papa
Locos?
Dang it, what do they call the
Papa
chicken?
Locos.
Oh. I was gonna have me a Papa Locos.
Papa. I think there's 1 or 2 nights during the week that they close a little earlier, and I think tonight is one of those nights. Randy said, it's still considered Taco Tuesday. Christy, I'm gonna do it online. We won't get it tonight anyway, so I'll do it online when we're not streaming. Because it's something where I need to sit down and be able to fill the whole thing out. Don't worry. Hey, Nancy. She said, hello, Katie and Anthony. It was nice seeing you at the park. It was lovely seeing you and your girls too, Nancy. Sylvia said they gave me 40% off. What? Christy said, order onion rings, Katie. Oh, that's right. So I had mentioned to Cordy the other night she was going to go to In-N-Out. I saw on, I think it was on TikTok, someone was like, guys, there's a new secret menu item at In-N-Out.
Oh,
And they recorded it. It's onion rings. So I was telling Cordy, go get the onion rings. I don't think they did though. But it was pretty cool. They were like served in a little box.
Next thing.
With the lid and everything. Randy says, now I'm hungry. Hey, Jacob Rourke. He said, hello, long time no see. You know what? It might be too late to go to World of Disney. We have 12 minutes. Little powerhouse. Jetta says, what? Right, Cordy? You can hear the
Those
DJ.
onion rings looked way overcooked in the video, though.
Yeah, I will say they did.
They looked icky.
But I'm still going to try them if they have them, even if it messes up my stomach, although that's a really long drive. But something about onion rings with their sauce, their spread, it just sounds like chef's kiss. I don't know. Ooh, I wonder if they would do animal style onion rings, like they do the fries. Ooh, okay, sorry, my mind's wandering. Hector said, add the onion ring to the burger, right? Oh, Jay said, just call them and they close at midnight. Power hour to Tacos Los Cholos.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, Jay.
Decisions.
Katie wants to go through World of Disney first. Then by the time we get through the line, to ride the bus back to the parking lot.
And I wanted to show them the cars and... Snap, crackle, and pop.
She lost out on Los Cholos tonight.
That's what tomorrow is for. Thank you for subscribing, Danny V. Welcome to the channel. Jetta says, I take the onion stringy out of the onion rings. Jetta likes rings. She just likes rings. Arrowhead said, animal rings, what? I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but in my mind it is, and I think it would be glorious. Just saying. Jesse said, now you're getting me hungry for In-N-Out, Katie. Courtney said, yes, tacos. PJ says, World of Disney is a must. Randy said, go and eat. Hector said, tacos Los Cholos tomorrow? I'm down. Whoa, the chat just like way jumped on my phone. Izzy says, I like the breading only. Onions are, ugh. Mike Skellington said, tacos, tacos, tacos. Okay, Mike Skellington, you're semi-local-ish. Have you had Los Cholos yet? Hector said, and then we go to Dave & Buster's for half-price games. Hector, you and your gaming. Oh my gosh, you crack me up. Feliz cumpleaños. Gracias. De nada. Alrighty. So I know there's a few new shirts, but nothing too crazy. This one kind of goes with that Peace, Love, Disney thing. This one's really cute. It's just a heathered gray, super basic, but super cute. And I have an idea for this. Hear me out, not when you're wearing it. Buy it, bring it in the park, have the characters sign it. How cute would that be? And you could wear it with the character signatures all over it. I don't know.
Why do the adults get the blank one and the kids get the filled in one?
That's me.
Alrighty. Yeah, that's the kids one over there. Those two are both new as well. I'll be your Mickey, I'll be your Minnie. They're adorable. Mike Skellington said, but wait, it's Taco Tuesday. You must go tonight. Jetta said, let's talk about it. All right. Let's peruse our way through. Mike Skellington said, Cordy, drive there and do karaoke. So they finally have these bags that match the, I cannot remember the line. This one over here, hold on. Blip, 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 blip. Blip, 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 blip. So, very cute. They're not super bright sequins though, they're a little more dull. They're like almost like a matte sequin, if that's even a thing. Hector said, Katie, I love how you love to practice your Spanish. Oh, Balaban, probably bags and ears that I rarely wear. I have so many pairs of ears, I rarely wear ears, but my bags I use. I use like all my bags. Alrighty. So there's not a ton of new stuff that came out. I showed you guys the new pins already. There's the new Stitch graduation doll too, the little plush that I have not seen anywhere yet. Maybe over here by the Stitch stuff, if I had to guess. If I were Stitch, where would I go? No. Okay, probably with the graduation ears then, I guess.
It's not with the Stitch stuff?
No, it's probably with the graduation ears, I would guess. I just thought maybe they'd have them on the end right there, right in like the walkway. But not a ton of new stuff has dropped lately. They've already done so many big drops in the last like several weeks. So it's just a few tiny things trickling in here and there. If I were here for graduation, where would I be? I don't see him. Really briefly, we showed you the pins earlier, but we'll show you again. So the Celebrate Laughter pin is new, and then the Cars pin is new as well. Some new pin builder pins. So they used to carry the pin builder pins like years ago. You can customize them. You can take the pins apart and change them out. They're like swappable, which is a pretty cool design option. I don't know if they'll have them here. We can look really quickly. I know they had them at Pin Traders in downtown Disney. Yes, they do have them. So there's 3 different designs. I'll grab all 3 of them to show you guys. So there's a Mickey and Pluto one. There's a Minnie and a Lady. And there's a Donald with Chip and Dale. So the way that these work is you would buy the background, which I don't see.
I don't see any of the backgrounds.
But you would buy the background piece. So it would be like one of these with the castle. And you could swap them out. So they would have holes in them in the background. And you could swap out the characters and mix and match them. You don't even have to use these characters. You could use totally different pins. But you can swap them out with the background. But I don't see the backgrounds here right now, unless I'm just totally looking in the wrong spot.
I don't see them either.
But regardless, it's a pretty cool idea. They used to have something similar years ago, like I said, but on a little bit smaller scale. So they're called Build-A-Pin. Oh, and these ones are going to be $19.99. And then there was a new water bottle as well.
Yeah, I didn't see him at all.
So here's the new little, I would say youth water bottle. It says positive vibes only. And it's got all the different characters on it. And it's got the little plastic lid, the straw, and a little carrying strap. This one is $16.99. And it's plastic. So great for the kiddos. And we showed you guys the Simba one. Here is the Marie bottle holder. Super cute. She's a little plush. She's got a water bottle. You could put a different water bottle in here though if you wanted, but that's what this one looks like. Very cute. Obviously this one is plastic. And then it's got like the crossbody strap. And these are free. $29.99.
They're free.
I keep debating that up house. It's so darn cute.
Just get it.
I have no room already.
Get it. You already mentioned it 3 times
I
already.
know, but I have no room
and then
for it.
Saturday you said, "Oh, I forgot to get that."
But
Go
I don't.
get it.
I have no room.
Get it. Go get it.
If I had room for it, I would buy it,
Go
but I
get
don't
it.
have the room.
You know you want it, so go and get it. You know you want it, go and get it. You can do it.
Why do you sound like the king from what is that movie? Where the zoo animals end up in Africa, or no, Madagascar. They end up in Madagascar. You sound like the king from that. The lemur king?
King Julian?
Yes.
I like to move it, move it. We like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it, move it. We like to move it.
Or not. I feel like one of those kids when their parents are like singing and embarrassing them in public.
Why are you getting embarrassed?
People are looking at us like, what the heck is happening over there? Alrighty, guys. Oh, sorry. Excuse us. Oh, are they not going to let us out over here? Watch, the doors are shut.
They are shut. They're making
Darn
everybody go
it.
the other way.
Just walked all this way. We're giving you the Grand Circle tour. More like the Grand Oval tour.
Well, that means you got to go and get your up house now.
No, I have no room for it. If I had room, I would totally buy it.
You were going to buy it on Saturday.
Yeah, but then I was like, where would I put it? And I didn't. Randy said, you guys are just living your best life. Keep singing. Jay asked if those were the Lotso ears on the wall. I didn't even look.
What?
I'm looking, Jay. I'm looking.
She always does that. I can't hear what you're saying when you're facing the opposite direction.
Negatory, Ghost Rider.
I need to buy a hearing aid.
Lotso nada.
Lotso nada?
He was asking if
Is
the
that
Lotso...
like an empanada, but with Lotso? Somebody made Lotso and empanada?
He was asking if the Lotso ears were on the wall back there. So I went back to double check. No, we don't put those on the wall. We hang those or put those in a basket on the floor.
We throw them away.
No, but they were
Light
like
them on
literally-
fire and throw them away.
No, they literally put them in a basket on the floor.
Burn, baby, burn.
Wow, this is what happens when
Just
Anthony
going
gets way too much sugar. Y'all knew this was gonna happen earlier. The red velvet cake,
No,
the
I don't
skillet,
know.
the little
We
shake
all remember
thing.
your cake pop incident.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am an innocent victim here.
We all remember.
I'm a victim of your
We
circumstances.
all remember. Katie Sugar High, we all remember.
Ridic says,
She
are you
was
getting
laughing
embarrassed?
till she
I can make
cried,
you
we all
embarrassed.
remember.
So when I saw them, they were here in this basket. But no mas. They have the little keychains.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
Now he's playing with toys.
Where'd she go? Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to put a leash on her. Oh, see, you're already over here. Go get your house.
No, I was looking for the Lotso ears.
It's right next to the house.
No, it's not. Good night.
Good night. Have a good night.
You too.
Good night. Where are you going?
Where we? What did? Huh?
The cars are over there.
It's okay. Chris said, denial ain't the river in Egypt. Randy said, do you remember?
when we fell in love.
You're welcome, PJ. Randy said, okay, hurry and go eat. Reject said, they're not toys, they're action figures.
You are a toy!
My apologies to anyone who had their volume up a little high there. Jesse said, OMG, what is going on here? See, it's not me that goes crazy with sugar, it's Anthony. PJ says, whoa, Jay is wearing a Ghost Rider shirt right now.
If that
How
was,
you know?
If that was the case, then the sugar is 6 hours too late.
Well, we know how long it takes to hit you. Jay said, how did you know I was wearing my Ghost Rider tee tonight? You really are a Main Street cowgirl. PJ says, I seen them on the floor too. Izzy says, it's 1:15. I'm all alone. And Chris says, and I don't need this now. Jay said, can we borrow Anthony for Sunday Funday Ponderosa? Have like 5 million little photo sessions.
I don't think they wanted me for the photo sessions.
Chaos?
Yeah, chaos. For
Jay-
being Mr. Mischief.
Jetta said, took a while to kick in. Hector said, Andy's coming!
You're supposed to drop to the floor. You messed up.
Stop, collaborate, and listen.
No, not like that. You're supposed to do Andy's coming.
It's concrete, I'm gonna hit my head.
Well, you're not supposed to fall like that. We should yell it really loud and see if anybody says any, or if anybody does it.
Lucky Fan said, moonwalks down Disney.
Oh, we should do it on Friday when everybody's here for Pixar Fest. Just like, Andy's coming.
People are gonna look at you like you're nuts.
They already look at me like I'm nuts.
Very true, very true. PJ said, it's Anthony singing for me.
I'm singing kind of corny today. I'm not even putting any effort in.
Jesse says, I'm all alone and I need you now.
Said I wouldn't call, but I lost all control and I need you now.
Okay, now in a rock.
I'd have to hear it in a rock.
And I don't know. No? Good night, Obi Jims. He says, have a great night. Safe travels getting home, guys. It's lights out for me. Night, everyone. Jetta says, I hear a chopper. Sylvia says, have you seen the Barbie cowgirl?
It's a quarter after 1 and I need you now. I don't know. There you go. That's all I got.
Carmen said, good night, Mr. Mischief. Safe drive home. Okay, sir. Jesse says, Anthony sounds like Dracula. Blah, 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 blah.
I still don't see Chris.
I don't know, Balaban. No clue.
What?
He said, why is the chopper out?
Why is the what?
The chopper.
Get through the chopper.
Oh, the buses. Good night. The buses are over here still.
They're still over here?
Queen of Hearts said Sugar finally caught up with him. Carmen said, good night, everyone. Have a great night, everyone. Caden said, sing a Britney Spears song. He's thinking. I can see his face.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
You did not. My loneliness
is killing me.
Why are you going so high?
And I...
Dead.
Come on, that was your next line. Oh my goodness, the pressure, I can't do this.
Ding, 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 ding. No. Good night, Jesse. He said, good night, Kitty and Anthony. Drive home safe. Thank you for the live stream.
What did the fox say?
Jay said, thank you so much for the stream. I'm living right now. Izzy said, Lady A, but make it death metal.
I tried.
Good night, Val. She said, be safe getting home. Good night, all. Jesse said, OMG, Anthony. Okay, Carmen. Hector said, I just need you now.
Hit me, Hector, one more time.
Whoa. That just took a left turn.
I had to blend it together, you know.
Jordan said, don't leave me. Hello. Mike said, Mary just woke up from the sound. She's like, was I having nightmares or was that Anthony singing?
Hello, Georgie.
Hector said, do you remember the time
when we fell in love?
Oh.
'Cause you were not alone.
Jay asked if they can get Anthony's rendition of Magic Happens.
Andy's. Who's
Andy?
You guys say sugar hype, I say.
Chris said mute works well.
That's because we're not singing any of Chris's songs.
Maybe, Mike, if we can get there in time. I don't know.
Get where in time? What?
Los Cholos.
We're not gonna make it in time.
It's 10 or 11:13. It's possible.
Might make it in time.
Caden said Jack Black sang that song for Kung Fu Panda 4. PJ says OMG. Hector said, hey Anthony, is this the Krusty Krab?
No, this is Patrick.
Jesse said this late night is just too funny for me, man. I love it. You two are too funny. Jetta said, Le Bus. Mike Skillington said, oops, what ride queue is this? It's not Jetta. It's not the stretchy bus. I like to call it the party bus. It's just a basic bus. Randy said, yes, we're taking the buses. Izzy said, Le Bus. Jason Allen said, ew, gross, Toy Story lot.
Dang.
I think they said midnight, Jordan. Randy said, you can do it. Izzy.
That's what I was saying. Dang.
Izzy's all snaps in Izzy formation.
Supposed to do the whole like neck roll thing where it's like.
Jordan said, I'll see you at Los Cholos. Are you off, Jordan? Nate said, basic buses have feelings too.
It's alright. They'll roll through it.
Jordan said, almost out.
Don't do that. I don't want to make a mess of the
The Luigis?
Luigis?
Full send.
I'm so glad. I'm sorry.
My cheeks hurt from laughing.
My balls burn.
Is anyone showering tonight? I don't think so. I was gonna say, I don't think any of us are planning on it.
Oh.
Do you think we're clear?
I would love to, Betty. She said, hey, Kitty, are you guys planning on trying the new Mexican restaurant in downtown that just opened? I definitely want to try it. I was watching, gosh, who was it? I can't remember if it was Provost or Fresh Baked the other day. And they happened to be walking through downtown and recording the exterior of the restaurants. And someone from the restaurant stopped them and asked them if they wanted to come in and try sampling some of the food. And so they sat at the outside one. I cannot remember the name of that one, but the little one where the Uva bar used to be. They sat there and they got a mixed drink and some sort of a shrimp dish. I can't remember what it was called. And they said both were very, very good. So I'm definitely curious to try the restaurants out.
I still want to stay in those hotels right there.
The ones that look like little condos?
It would have to be a weekend thing. It would have to be. I think my birthday's on a Friday this year.
We looked not that long ago, remember? I can't remember what it was.
No, I don't remember. Oh, you know what I should do? I should take that whole weekend off and then just come down for Pride Night and stay the rest of the week.
Is Pride Night that week?
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't it the...
Well, it's a Tuesday, Thursday.
I know, but isn't it the 10th and...
Sure, why not?
14th or something like that?
I don't know. I have that on my other phone. Jordan says, are you going to Los Cholos? Sol? Is that supposed to be C? Jordan, you speak Spanish. Type Spanish. Randy said, I've heard very good reviews of Los Cholos. We've been there several times. We've tried the tacos. We've tried the Papas Locos. We've tried the the Cholo Pizza like a million times. Did anyone ever get like a quesadilla? No?
No, because I got the quesadilla at Taco Land.
Oh, that's right. The churro cheesecake. Oh, so good.
I've only gotten tacos. The tacos with the cheese.
We're gonna try, Jordan. We're gonna see if we can get there in time.
The Cholo Pizza and the Papa Loca.
Jay said, are we doing a light show tonight with the car? Yay. Our cars don't do like what your car does. Ours are not like Disney cars that like have their own theme song and like projections and stuff. I need to pull up that stream. So last night they ended their stream. Was it last night or was it Sunday night? My days are blurring together. I think it was last night because it was after Jen had rode the fun wheel yesterday. And they went up to their car in the Toy Story lot, or the Mickey and Friends lot. Wow, my brain. And you're mocking me, aren't you?
Never.
And their car, it's got its own little intro. It's amazing. It like plays this music and then it does like this light show and it's wow.
Whose car does a light show?
Jay's car.
Oh. Mine had lights. The outside ones don't work no more. And the inside ones, I never have them on.
Oh, you just remember.
Jordan says, get me the quesadilla de asada.
Oh, okay, I like her.
Carmen said, what is the language it starts?
No habla españoles.
We all just carry each other. That works.
PJ says, it's okay, Katie. Neither does mine. Mine just looks pretty. Jay says, not the projection.
Sorry.
You need to have it set. Oh, you need to have your card like do the light show to Magic Happens. Can we make that happen?
Who, me?
No, Jay's card.
Oh.
Jordan, are you actually gonna come to Los Cholos or no? Are you gonna make it before they close? If you are coming? Yeah, they have a Tesla. Jenna's asking.
Oh, that's why.
She goes, have you driven through a graveyard to see people pop up on your display?
Kitty, 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 kitty. Meow.
Disney cats.
Dude, where's my car?
It's like that movie.
I didn't see it at first, but it's back there. It's way back there.
Hey, Prince Potion. He says, OMG, kitty. Yeah, it was cute. There was, I think it was last year, there was a cat that had had kittens. And there was a litter of kittens living over here. And Disney actually had a, like, rescue type group come out and catch a lot of them and then spay and neuter and vaccinate all of them. We were here several days and they were coming and catching them. Jetta says, that cat was off at 11 p.m. Mike's Toy Box says, is that a Will Ferrell cat? PJ says, Walt Disney World has bunnies. It blew my mind when I seen them. Prince Potion said, I've been in and out all stream. I even took a nap. Here. Oy, oy, oy. My car is dirty.
The outside is.
Well, yeah, it's even worse like on the gimbal.
In all my spare time, you know.
I don't know if we're going to be able to stream over at Los Cholos, guys, or not, because the signal is horrific there. We can try, but we probably will have issues. Can you hold it for 1 second so I can put my seatbelt on? Okay. Hector said, are we piloting the Millennium Falcon? Ash said, now I'm hungry. Hey, Winks, welcome in. If you're not familiar with Winks, he is another streamer / content creator. Be sure to check him out. Ash said, who needs World of Color when you have Anthony's car?
Now, see, the Bachelor Mobile would be the red light on the floor.
And it'd be like, let's get it on.
Then the panoramic sunroof open.
Yeah, it does have the, let's see if I always press the wrong button on this gimbal. It's always backwards to mine. It does have like the double, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, the double sunroof. That he never gets to use when I'm in the car because I'm so white, I burn.
Then she's always making fun of my rearview mirror.
Izzy says, I'm having weird flashbacks about running on the street. Well, don't break the law, Izzy, and the cops won't chase you. Hey, Miss Garcia.
It used to light up blue outside underneath the car too, but, well, multi-change. But one of the wires got broken from something on the freeway, and I just haven't fixed it.
Are we listening to the song again? Jesse said, road trip. Mike Skillington said, oops, let me post the link. Ryan said, what's your opinion on Jeep trucks, Anthony? Wow, I can't say that. Jeep trucks.
Are you talking about the Gladiator? I mean, honestly though, at the end of the day, Jeep stands for just empty every pocket. Or just experiences every problem. Or Jeep experiences every problem.
Jesse says, I love midnight drives like this. Jay says, does Mr. Mischief have a command?
A command?
I think maybe for your channel. I think that might be what they mean.
Oh.
Yes, he does. Could someone post the link for Anthony's channel? I think that's what they're talking about. It's got it going on. Jay says, a URL link.
To like YouTube or something? Sure. I don't have like a URL link for just like me. I'm confusion.
Do you mean for the lights in his car or for like his channel, or I don't know if I missed something. They said we support Anthony. Ash says, does Anthony play Fortnite Rock Band?
I play Fortnite.
I used to play Rock Band.
Yeah.
I was the drums.
I used to play Rock Band too.
It's got it going on. It's all I want. Ryan said, what's your opinion on Nissan Altimas?
They're a good mid-range car. Something to get you by for a little while. Give or take about 100,000 miles.
Jordan says, I drive an Altima.
Don't do a Nissan Sentra. Those are throwaway cars and they're pieces of crap.
As he said, Stifler's mom. Oh, he wants to subscribe to support. He can't speak right now, LOL. Oh dear. Can one of the mods drop Anthony's link in the channel if it hasn't already been dropped? It'd be much appreciated. Tacos Los Cholos Sanchez. Hector said, nothing beats American muscle. EXP626 says, Nissan is not what it used to be.
No, it is not. But
nothing is, honestly.
One more year and the Nissan Skyline R34 is legal.
Izzy says, Anthony, you take that back. I have a Sentra.
I'm sorry. You got to remember, I work on this stuff all the time, every day. Let me know how that transmission works out for you.
But here's the difference. Izzy will take care of her car and maintain it.
It doesn't matter.
The people in the high desert don't take care of their stuff.
The transmission in the Nissan Sentra sucks. That CVT trans in there is a piece of crap. It slips more than anything.
Okay, so how many miles does she have on her range before she needs to trade it in?
Given the fact that Izzy probably would take care of it, she could probably get about 120,000 solid miles out of it. Maybe. I would say on the safe side, 100,000.
Oh, see, Winks is smart. He says he just imported a Toyota Altezza from Japan. See, the Japanese imported Toyotas are the best ones.
Oh, yeah. If anybody's in Florida, there's a place in Florida that actually sells all of their Japanese imports ridiculously cheap. That's where I might drive to Florida just to go pick me up a Supra or an R34 because so cheap.
Jordan said, I used to have a Sentra. Jetta said, Brian O'Connor drove a Skyline.
I would love a Skyline. I want the R34 at a long time.
PJ says, I have a Nissan Rogue. You're not parking in there?
There is nowhere to park in
Okay,
there.
we're parking at the urgent care next door. For those of you who don't know, if you come here at night, you can park over here. They won't tow you or anything.
Only at night.
Yeah, only at night, not during the day.
If you park over here during the day, you'll come back to no car.
Yeah. Izzy says, don't be sorry. It's been the best car. My mechanic says Subarus are the worst.
Subarus are solid, but a pain in the butt to work on because the motor's flat like a pancake.
Mike said, Izzy has a Nissan Sentra with her engine light on. Jay says, wait, Anthony is really going Lega? L-E-G-A? I don't know.
L-E-G-A? Right-hand drives are so hard to drive.
Whoa, there's no tables outside. What the heck is going on?
Look at what they just had built.
Oh, hello.
They just had it built and it's coated.
Oh, and that's like freshly laid concrete. Look at them stepping it up. Okay.
Yeah, they're moving
I
out
see
of
you,
the
Los
tents.
Cholos. I see you. They're actually opening a third location by the beach. I can't remember which beach. It's either Long Beach or Huntington Beach. I can't remember.
That's nice, though.
Yeah.
So where do you sit now outside?
In your car?
I mean, I guess so, because there ain't gonna be.
Yeah, see, look at they're sitting in their car eating. Hector said, hey, Anthony, I might be needing your services soon.
Should we really stand in line with this?
I can stand out here if you want to go in and get it. Because I'm not going to be able to carry all the food once it's ready. Just get me a cholo pizza with carne asada.
Churro pizza. And
Not a churro pizza, a cholo pizza.
Cholo pizza and a cheesecake.
No cheesecake for me tonight. I don't have the room. But can you get me a glass Coke?
A glass Coke?
Yeah. But I want my own pizza so I can have leftovers tomorrow.
This burrito's not a good one.
Let's see. I'll have to ask him all of the car question when he comes back. Chris says, thanks for sharing the magic and hanging out with us. Have a great night. All right, we need to keep an eye out for Jordy. He said he's coming. Randy said, why did I think Los Cholos was a few blocks down from Disneyland on Catella? So it's between Catella and Ball Road off of State College Boulevard. So it's literally smack dab in between Catella and Ball Road. Sanchez says, I'm a bounty hunter, everyone. Save you. Hey, Linda Lou, welcome in. Lucky Fan said, Mexican food? Yum. No, not Mexican food. The best food. So we are at Tacos Los Cholos. As I mentioned, they have another location in Fullerton, and then they're getting ready to open a third location. I want to say it's in Long Beach, but it might be Huntington Beach. I saw it a little while ago online, and I can't remember which one it was. Izzy said, my next car will be a Toyota RAV4. Randy said, it looks packed inside. That's a good sign. Oh, it's always packed. Doesn't matter what time of day you come. It is a madhouse here, like 24/7. PJ says, oh, Cholo Pizza sounds so good. Okay, you've got like a bajillion questions for you. EXP said Supers are good if you care for them, but they have oil issues.
True.
Mike Skellington said, Anthony, how many miles can I get on my 2016 Accord 6-speed manual?
2016 Accord 6-speed manual? Hondas, they kind of did degrade a little bit on the newer stuff, but again, if you take care of it, you should probably get, without any issue, 180, 200,000.
Izzy said,
especially because it's a manual.
Izzy said, I'm well over 100K and Blueberry is still going.
And like I said, this applies to a generalization. Do you have some that, for whatever reason, you could have 10, we'll say you could have 10 Nissan Sentras, and one of them out there will outdo the other 9. But these are on a generalization based on how many I've worked on over the years, how many I work on now. Like the secret stuff that's discussed between mechanics and dealerships that, you know, they don't tell you guys, they don't share with you guys when you take your car in to get serviced.
Caden says, I drive a Chevy Malibu.
The newer ones aren't half bad. The older ones, I want to say it's early 2000s, I think it was. Those ones were kind of poopy.
Linda Lou said, did I hear Tacos Los Cholos or was I dreaming? Maybe both.
I'm not muted now.
Do you know what number you were?
Huh?
Do you know what number you were? Wink says, get the Supra, Toyota gang. Izzy says,
I was so mad. That place in Florida I was talking about, they had a 97 Toyota Supra, I think it was. It was an MK2 though. The good one, the one that you wanted to build up. It had 47,000 miles on it. They only wanted 7K. I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to get to Florida.
Wink said, Skyline would be dope as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's one of my dream cars. 1970 Chevelle SS. I haven't decided on a year yet, but for sure a Nissan Skyline GTR 34 V-Spec 2 Nismo. I wouldn't mind a 35 either. The 35s are kind of nice too, but for sure those two.
Jay says, I want a Nissan Skyline so bad, I might settle for the Acura NSX.
The NSX is actually a nice car. Expensive though.
Sylvia said, OMG, Anthony, my Sentra reached 120,000 miles, and now it stops every time I make a right turn. No one can figure out why.
It stops, as in like, comes to a stop?
Stops moving, or
Stops
turns like the engine
rolling.
off?
I mean, because that can be a number of things. You want me to open this for you?
Not yet. Let's see. Linda Lou said, the hardest part about driving a RHD is the turn signals and wipers are on the opposite sides.
Well, that and making making your turns in general is completely different because you're sitting on the other side. So like adjusting when you're making a left-hand turn, you look like you're trying to process what we're talking about. A right-hand drive.
No, I hear like want. Go order your food.
What the hell happened?
They built a patio. Izzy said, my next car will be a Toyota RAV4.
That one's actually not half bad.
Wink says, Linda has driven a few RHD vehicles. Yeah, they're like car people. They got some cars. Winks and Linda Lou.
I used to do work on the post office, the actual postal trucks. You know, the ones that go around and deliver to the mailboxes. We used to work on those all the time, and I'd have to drive them back to the post yard. Such a trip to drive, right-hand drive. It's even harder driving a right-hand drive stick shift because the gears are still the same. It's still first, second, third, fourth, but you're on the right side, so it's all the way over.
PJ says, ooh, Cholo Pizza sounds so good. EXP says, Toyota will be making so many good sports cars soon, I might have to get one. Jenna said, churro pizza. No, it's Cholo Pizza. He was combining the churro cheesecake. Yeah.
Yeah. What did he just say right now?
Huh?
Who did he just call right now?
I have no idea. All I hear is the music out here. Yes, Jordan is here.
Hi.
This is what Jordan looks like after work.
That's
not his little pretty boy look.
What is that supposed
He's like, I'm gonna go hide now.
Izzy's watching.
Jay says, I've lost my touch with driving manual transmissions now.
We're gonna sit.
Who said that?
Huh?
Who said that?
Yo mama? Jay said, I've lost my touch with driving manual transmissions now.
Just got 5 tacos.
5 tacos? I thought you were getting a quesadilla.
I feel like that's too much.
But 5 tacos isn't?
I like tacos.
A quesadilla is too much, but 5 tacos isn't. Totally makes sense, Jordan.
It's a bigger tortilla.
Randy said, oh yes, I know where that is.
A bigger tortilla?
Welcome in, Most Wanted. Carmen said, I live in Ball Road, Miss Katie. PJ says, Katie, do you or are you going to watch Vanderpump Villa? That's the one that's on, is it Hulu that one's on? Refresh my brain. If it's on Hulu, I might have to get Hulu again. I don't have Hulu right now. Good night, Tony Lopez.
I just finished Lucifer again.
Oh man, I need to watch that. I think I'm on season 2.
Lucifer?
Wink says, I love the ribeye tacos. OMG. Yeah, what kind of tacos did you get?
Asada.
Asada? All of them?
I literally just finished it this morning? Last night? This morning?
The whole series?
Yeah, the whole show.
How many seasons are there?
Hey, fake human.
6?
Linda Lou says, I'm still rocking my Suburban with close to 400,000 miles on it.
Nice.
Just finished watching. Oh no, I haven't. Superman and Lois.
Wink says Anthony would look good in a R34. R34? R.
What, the Integra Type R?
Randy said, Anthony, my hood open light keeps coming on in my Toyota Camry here lately. Easier to get a mechanic to fix it and change the fuse or try to fix it myself?
Wait, the what's on?
The hood open light keeps coming on in my Toyota Camry here lately.
It should be a little squishy pad thing on the side of your...
But he said, is it easier for him to do it or to have a mechanic do it?
I would try spraying WD-40 on it first. But, I mean, it'd probably be easier. All it is a little on-off switch. That's all it is. So, I mean, if you want to replace it, I would just replace it. It's not that hard.
Ange
Not
says,
too bad.
Ange says, I need a new car, thinking SUV. What do you recommend?
SUVs are nice.
New car, SUV. The new 4Runners aren't half bad. The new Ravs aren't half bad. Oh,
Jordan,
see,
is there a table in there?
There goes one of the Ravs right now. Yeah, there's no table. There's no tables in there.
Well, I just mean people keep leaving, so I don't know if maybe some opened up.
I know there's another one. The Toyota Highlander isn't half bad. I'll have to think on some more.
Mike says, I'm number one. Lucky Fan says, I know those Vato tacos. Wink says, that's cheap. Jetta said, did it have an engine?
What, the Supra? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They get them like super cheap.
Mike Skellington says, I feel like Winks and Anthony should hang out, right? Betty said, I've never been there. I definitely need to try. Are the prices reasonable? So there's like a big gamut as far as pricing goes. You want to show them the menu? My arm's getting tired. I'm like, can't feel my hand.
You can't hold that?
Oh my gosh. I'll have Anthony take you in and show you the menu so you can see the prices. Jordan's still in there. Maybe he found a table.
No.
Oh, he did. Jordan got a table.
Oh. Where did he get a
Show
table?
him the prices though. But go a little, like zoom in a little bit so you can show him the pricing.
Yeah, I will.
What are you doing? Get back in line. They'll just hand it to you so you don't need to wait for it. Actually, I'm going to switch with Jordan. That way I don't have random people in the background. I don't want to make anyone mad. All right. Mark Sanford said, my dream car is a Yugo. Mike said, get the check engine light, check out.
Sure.
Wink says, Anthony, listen to this one. Wink says, I have a 1963 Nova SS hardtop with a 406 stroker. I love old American muscle. You can't beat the sounds and feel, but the newer imports are nice. It's comfortable, reliable power.
There's no replacement for displacement. You definitely got a toy there. But the imports are cheap little fun things too.
Caden says, I've seen a meme about the Tesla truck saying, if this is the future, I'd rather live in the past. And then it showed a picture of an old Ford truck.
Yep.
I'm kind of with you on that one. All right. Linda Lou said no, the RHD signal switches instead of on the left side is on the right side of the steering column. The wiper switches are on the left side instead of the right. Who's processing?
I didn't hear half of what you said.
The RHD signal switches are, so instead of the left side, it's on the right side of the steering column. So,
Yeah.
hey, Most Wanted, thank you so much, my friend. Most Wanted just gifted a membership. Lucky fan, you just became a member of the channel. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Most Wanted. That was so sweet of you. Jay said the service is good, no lag. Yay! That's like a rarity. Hey, Groots, welcome in. Lucky Fan said, did they have adult beverages? They do. They have some, mainly beer.
Oh, they changed it up a little bit.
What do you mean?
That is not as heavy as normal.
Really? Mine feels heavy. Feel mine. We can trade. You can have mine. You'll eat more than I will anyway, so swap them. One. Groot said, hi everyone, we are Groot. He said, I just got off work. Hope you had a great shift. I'm not gonna complain.
You're gonna eat all of it?
No, I'll have like a slice and then I'll take the rest home for leftovers.
What's the fuck is that?
Leftovers?
Tastes the same.
Vikings Girl said, Mr. Anthony would make a great automotive teacher, right? Randy said, okay, thanks. I will try that, Anthony, the WD-40. Most Wanted, thank you for your membership. Appreciate you.
That's kind of the same as like when your door, like, you know, when you go to close your door and it says it's still open. I usually spray like WD-40 on the latch, unless it has a separate
what?
A separate switch.
Are you gonna eat any of that here or no?
Maybe.
Well, eat. Eat. Eat and I'll read the chat and then you can talk to everyone and read the chat while I eat. Thank you again, Most Wanted. Appreciate you. Randy said, must be a different cook, that's why. Yeah, I'll show you guys really quickly. Let me flip it around and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, whoa, that is not... What did you do there? Hold on, guys, sorry. Alright. So, that is really zoomed in. Wrong way. Alright, so this is the one that was originally. Good night, Linda Lou.
You guys got to...
And then look at mine.
Do you need a fork or anything?
Probably, yeah. So one definitely has a lot more toppings than the other, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. I don't eat like Anthony does. And then Jordan with his tacos. Oh, it's doing it again. What is it doing? Sorry, guys. I don't. Oh, now it's saying that the signal's weak. Jordan, you want to say hi?
Hi.
He's all hiding. Good night, Brother Mike. Mike Salington said I had an old Integra with faulty driver's side door switch. The alarm used to go off randomly at night. Oh my gosh. Lucky Fan said, can't wait to see that cholo. Lindy said, Katie and Anthony, your dinner and drive safe. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, Linda Lou. You too. It's doing that mic thing. Thank you, Linda Lou. Have a wonderful night as well yourself. All right, I'll let them eat. I'll read the chat. Jennifer said, yummy. Randy said, wow, that does look good. Enjoy. Lucky Fan said, looks good. Jesse said that taco cholo pizza looks so yummy. Ange said it's like an open-faced burrito. Sorry guys, I don't know what he's doing. He's not explaining. You've got to warn people when you do stuff like that. Jay said, so jelly right now. Enjoy.
Hi, Ange.
It was the mics, Randy. It was acting up. My hair's a mess from Grizzly. Here, I'll eat a couple pieces of that meat while we're letting the guys eat. It is. They have the Mexican Coke.
They're not twist off.
They're not? Are you sure? They used to be.
I tried. Look.
How did you get yours open?
They open it for you.
Oh.
You want to do it?
Yeah, please.
Yours?
Yeah. Good night, Carmen. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I hope you guys had fun. I think we might just end the stream so that we can eat our food and get going. But I hope you all had a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out with us today. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you to my amazing, awesome, wonderful, incredible mods, as always. Thank you to Anthony for being the amazing camera guy / tech support / just whatever awesomeness. Be sure to check out his channel and subscribe to him. And like I said, Jordan should be here tomorrow night at midnight for, or I guess, yeah, tomorrow night we're 1 minute away, to do the cast member preview of the Pixar parade. So be sure to check out his channel if you want to see that. And other than that, I will see you guys on Friday. We'll be here streaming on Friday. So have a wonderful night, guys. Thanks for hanging with us. Love you guys. Appreciate you so much. Bye.